Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. So today's makeup look is something very different, very out of my comfort zone. I decided to do a Korean inspired makeup look. I get so many comments and messages telling me that I look like a Korean celebrity, so I just decided to give this makeup look a try, and I encourage you guys to give it a try as well if you have never tried this style of makeup. I just wanted to play with makeup and I posted a picture and you guys loved it so much. I just was not ready for the amount of love that I got from everyone, and I got so many requests to do a tutorial, so I just decided to quickly film one for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. For a Korean makeup look, you're supposed to do like all of the skincare steps, but my skin has been breaking out a lot, as you can see from all of my scars, and I've been getting a lot of clogged pores, so I haven't even been using moisturizer. I'm just not gonna do all of the extra skincare steps, so this is kind of like a fake Korean makeup look. It's just inspired. To just moisturize my face lightly, I'm gonna go in with the MDNA Skin Rose Mist. And to start off, I'm going to go in with an illuminating primer, and this one is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It just has a little bit of shimmer in it. It's not a ton. I feel like there's not really a point for using an illuminating primer for me. Because I have acne scars that I want to hide, I'm going to use a regular foundation and not so much a BB cream. So because I'm going to use a foundation, it's pretty much going to block out whatever I have on my skin. So I do like that this gives me like an instant glow. I'm gonna try to apply a thin layer and just double up where I really need to. So for this look, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Foundation. I'm just gonna take a few pumps of this on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna dot it around my face because I want a thin layer. And I'm going to use a concealer that is close to my skin tone. I'm going to go in with a Dose of Colors concealer in the shade 11. And I'm just lightly dotting this. I don't want a ton of coverage, and just where I have a little bit more problem areas. I still have a little bit of foundation left on the back of my hand, so I'm just going to take whatever's left and just apply a second layer where I have more redness. I'm just lightly patting it, like very, very lightly, because I don't want to take off anything that I just put there. And then also just apply some on my eye. This is what I'm going to use as an eyeshadow base. And then with whatever's left, I'm just going to bring it underneath my eye as like a second layer on top of the concealer, since I applied a really thin layer, just to give it more of like one tone versus having a super bright under eye. The Korean makeup look is just like one shade on the face, which is what really kills me. I don't know, I just don't like the flat face look. With whatever's left, I'm just gonna bring it down my neck. I'm gonna set my entire face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Glow Powder. This is a glow powder, so I just want that all over shimmer. You see how it just gives me like an all over glow? I feel like I just have such a big forehead, and I just have to very ever so lightly contour. And I'm just gonna take my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this one is in the shade C4. It's like one shade darker than my skin tone, and it's just gonna give me a very, very faint contour. Like, I wouldn't even consider this a contour, but I just need some kind of shading. You know, usually Koreans have small forehead, but I have a really big forehead, so I just need a little bit of shading. Now moving on to the most difficult part for me, which is the brows, and I'm gonna go in with the Sigma brow pencil in the color Light, and I'm gonna go in with this shade first, and then I'll go in with a darker one. But I feel like Koreans don't have perfect brows, it's like imperfect, so I'm gonna try my best to not make them super defined. So I like to start in the middle and then just draw it straight out as a guide, and then I'll fill it in. I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker pencil, and this one is by CoverGirl. I'm just gonna go in and fill in where I just need a little bit more coverage, like some random bald spots. So now I'm just gonna take a little bit of foundation on a flat concealer brush and just very carefully clean up the ends. Now moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I'm focusing the color underneath my crease. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges so it has a very smooth transition. And then taking the same color on the tip of my brush, I'm just going to drag it underneath my bottom lash line. But I'm bringing it straight out versus like going up. I'm bringing it straight out and then connecting it to the top as well. And taking Dose of Color Supreme Glow Highlighter. In the shade Gold is the New Black. Take it with the same flat shading brush. I'm also going to do the same on the bottom. I'm going to drag it all the way in. Going in with the darkest color, I'm going to do a wing. And I'm pretty much going to draw a straight line out. And then connect it. And then adding a very tiny amount on the bottom. Just about that much. Taking a small defining brush, I'm going to blend that out to give it a more soft look. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And then I'm going to apply some very basic lashes, and I think these are the Ardell 110. And I'm focusing that on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, so moving on to the face, I'm going to use two different highlighters. Well, they're the same highlighter, but I'm using a cream and a powder. For this look, it's just a ton of highlighters. So I'm just applying this like all over the back of my hand. I'm actually going to go in with my sponge and apply it all over my cheeks. Also, with whatever's left, just apply a little bit on my chin and then also above my eyebrow as well. And then I'm going to apply a blush, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Rosé Pink Powder Blush. I'm going to apply more blush than I did in the picture that I posted. Then I'm going to go in with the powder highlight, and I'm going to take a bigger brush, just apply that all over my cheeks. A little bit down my nose and above my brow. So moving on to lips, this is really hard for me too. I feel like my lips are very defined, and I also love the shape of my lips. So to make them look smaller just really kills me. I'm going to take a little bit of foundation. I wiped off my lip balm. I'm just going to take a little bit of foundation. See, I feel like I just look dead. I'm going to go in with the Sugar Icon lip balm, but it's very pigmented. So I'm going to take some on my finger and just apply it in the center. And then I feel like my lips just look so dry, so I go in with a little bit of gloss, and this one is the Dose of Colors Truffle. I'm just going in with a very tiny bit and just applying that in the center. Going around the edges and softening it out. Alright, so the last and very crucial step is to use like a shimmer or glowing spray, and this one is the LA Girl Shimmer Spray. And this one is the Rose Gold. You can see like the really pretty shimmer inside. And I'm just gonna spray my entire face. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. This was really hard for me to do because it's so far out of my comfort zone that it's just really hard for me to see what other people see in this style of makeup. It's not for me, but you know, it's always fun to try out new things. It's just makeup. I can just take it off. I hope that you guys give this look a try. You might like it. And I really hope that you guys picked up a few tips and tricks. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!